We love to do events. It's a great way to meet new people, talk about methodology, answer questions, and introduce a whole new group of people to this exciting field. What we don't do a lot at events is capture any evidence. There's just too many people. And when we do set up cameras, there's just too much audio contamination to decide whether something is an EVP or isn't an EVP. However, we did an event at Barkeater Chocolates a few weeks ago that was a little different because it's the first time we've ever done an event where we haven't investigated the location prior to the event. So I couldn't resist but putting up a couple cameras. Now, the way this event worked, it was a campfire kind of thing. Ghost stories by the campfire. Who doesn't love that? And basically, we sat around, we talked about the paranormal, people shared their experiences, they asked us questions, and we talked about investigating in general. And then the second half of it was inside the location, coming in, asking questions, using our equipment, and just, seeing what it's like to be a paranormal investigator. As I said before, because this is a new location for us, I couldn't resist putting up a couple of cameras. I put a stationary camera in the main area on the first floor where the store is, and on the second floor just to cover the hallway, film the event, and just see if we could capture anything. And we did catch a couple of things. Now, in terms of EVP, electronic voice phenomenon, there really wasn't a chance to capture anything that we would be comfortable sharing. Too many people. There are 25 people in the building. The camera can't account for all of them at once. So we did hear a whisper or two we thought could have been an EVP. However, we discarded it because of how many people were unaccounted for. However, we did use the Phasma Box. The Phasma Box is very popular to use at events because it's much like the Spirit Box. You can actually hear what it's saying. And the Phasma Box works by using chopped up sound bars. It allows the spirits to select from these chopped up sound bars to create words and answer questions. And we've had a lot of great results from this piece of equipment over the years, and it's something we use at every event because it gets everybody involved. Now, this first Phasma Box piece is from downstairs when one of the event attendees asks, "How many spirits are here?" And we got a number.
How many spirits are there in here? How many spirits are there in here?
The second interesting piece of evidence from the Phasma Box is a name. We asked the Phasma Box, who would you like to have go upstairs? And the name that it gave us was the name of someone who was at the event. And interestingly enough, this same person whose name was said by the Phasma Box shared an interesting story about when she was a child. She used to claim to her parents that she would see kids playing in the front yard of this location when they would drive by. Was it that connection that made them say her name, or is it just a coincidence? We don't know. But either way, it asked for her to go upstairs, and she did.
Is there someone down here you'd like us to send upstairs? If so, can you give us...
Dana?
Dana.
Right?
I will go... Is there someone down here you'd like us to send upstairs? If so, can you give us...
Dana? Right?
I will go...
When she got upstairs, there were some spikes on the K2 EMF detector. However, her back was to the camera, so we did not pick any of that up. So you'll have to take my word for it on that one, but there were some spikes around her, which was very interesting. However, we did not capture it. We also captured some light anomalies upstairs. Light anomalies, orbs, whatever you want to call them. This is about the most of a physical manifestation we ever get from any of the spirits. The first one we'll show you is really interesting because it's bright, it moves very fast across the screen, comes out of the wall, and then disappears. At first, we thought it might be a bug, but our cameras are pretty high def. We slowed it down, and when you slow it down with our cameras, you can tell a bug is a bug. It's very obvious. This was not a bug. Came out of the wall, did a little flight pattern, changed its brightness, changed its shape, and then vanished from whence it came. The other two light anomalies occurred when we were upstairs with the investigators. Again, it's just energy manifesting around. The K2 meters were going off, so we know there was energy, so I wasn't surprised to pick up a couple of light anomalies.
And where was it going off for?
It went off in there. Yep. I was just standing up here by myself.
And where was it going off for?
It went off in there. Yep. I was just standing up here by myself.
My daughter.
And
it asked me, what is my name? I'm pretty sure she's there. And then that was it. So I try to help her, like, understand and...
That's all you got, that's it? That's awesome. That's a lot.
My daughter.
And it asked
My
me,
daughter.
what is my name?
I'm pretty sure she's there.
And then that was it.
So I try to help her, like, understand and...
That's all you got, that's it? That's awesome. That's a lot.
So this was a great event at a great location, and it's a place we had not been before. So I guess it begs the question, are we going to investigate Barkeater chocolates at a future date? Stay tuned.